How is everyone doing? Super excited and fired up to be here with each and every last one of you all tonight. I would like everybody to do one of the three things: like, share, and comment, because you never know who might need to hear this. But we just gonna jump right into it. Happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day to everybody. Hopefully everybody is enjoying this holiday with their family and friends. And like I said, we're just gonna jump straight into it. Now, I know you pretty much read the title. It's about complainers. Now, we all know a complainer. Each and every last one of us. I mean, you know that one person or that one being that always manages to find negative in every single positive. Now, the one that seems to totally miss the upside, right? And go straight into what could have been better or what was missing in any situation. Now, I know for a fact that being around these people who complain all the time is very, very exhausting. And I know that one thing that we do need to pay attention to is our energy, and we need to preserve our energy. So when you're around these people, guess what? It draws down your energy. Now, it really drains your energy to keep constantly talking about what's wrong in life instead of actually focusing on what's good or what's going well in life. Now, I do know that the funny thing is that chances are at one point or another, guess what? You have been a complaining person. You have. I know that I have. But now you got to actually come to grips with actually being honest with yourself and looking in the mirror and saying, hey, you know what? I've been a complainer before. But there is some good news behind this, and you totally can change it, and it's important that you do. But guess what? It's all up to you. Now, complaining, that actually makes you feel worse and not better. Now, when you do it, now the truth is that you aren't negative. You just have some negative patterns of thinking. Now, this live right here is to actually help you with those negative patterns of thinking. And I know you asking me and you looking at this like, how can I change that? Now, I'm going to give you 3 different ways to change that. So if you're really paying attention and you got your pen and pad, I really want you to write things down, right? So first, understand your reasons for complaining. Everybody have reasons for complaining. Now, look at the reasons why you don't, right? Why you don't think positive. Look at the reasons why you don't think positive. Now, that can be like one of the most uncomfortable things in the world, but it's also there to actually help you grow as a person. Now, why do you complain? Is it because your family does it? Now, this can be a heritage thing, because if you grew up in a household where people obviously keep constantly complaining, guess what? That negativity actually draws into you, and the result that you do is so unconscious that you really don't know that you are actually doing. Now, whatever the reasons might be, guess what? You need to become aware of it. Anything that you want to change, guess what? You got to become aware of it. Now, number 2, mindfulness. Start practicing mindfulness in the midst of you complaining. Now, this is the next step to actually change that negative thinking pattern that I was just telling you that some of you possibly be stuck in, or that you know somebody that could be stuck in. Now, I want you to actually learn to become more aware about the things that you complain about, as far as like whether it be work, the weather, getting stuck in traffic, etc., etc. Everybody is complaining about something, right? So when you actually start to noticing yourself actually complaining, I want you to pull yourself back up and consciously stop. Just stop complaining as a whole. Because I do know one thing. If you complain, guess what? You're gonna be stuck in that same situation or the same thing that you're complaining about until you actually make a change. Now, the third one is something that I highly, highly recommend. I'm talking about over everything. Start practicing gratitude. I'm going to say that again. Start practicing gratitude. Now, the simplest way to help rewire your brain to focus on the positive in your life. Now, you don't need a fancy journal or an expensive app to do it either. Now, only thing you have to do is when you get up in the morning, the first thing, because a lot of us, when we first get up in the morning, I guarantee you 30 minutes of our time is actually spent on our phone. Now, you got to real deal ask yourself is that me? But what I really want you to do is revert that a little bit. Take 10 to 15 minutes to actually start with self. So put a simple note to actually write down 3 things that you are actually grateful for, no matter how simple they might be. Now, you will start to retain these into your brain to focus on what's actually going good in your life. Now, I do know that complaining is something that we all do from time to time. Now, if you do it too much, it really can have a negative effect on your life in a major way. Now, I really want everybody this week to actually start taking back control and actually focusing on the good stuff in their life. Now, I promise there is plenty good to look at, but don't get caught up in complaining about what's not going right in your life right now. Do not get caught up in complaining. Now I do know that when you actually complain, you're actually making yourself seem like the victim. Now, we all have 3 options. Now, and with these 3 options, it weighs very heavy. Now, you have an option to actually leave the situation. You have another option to actually change the situation. And then you have another option to actually accept it. Now, I want everybody to remember to love, serve, and grow. And I appreciate everybody for getting on this live. Yes, I did make it kind of short because I want everybody to be out enjoying their family and friends. Be looking out for my Mindset Monday video Monday. I will be dropping another gem. And y'all have a good one. And like I said, let's kick this week off right. And if you're looking to level up in 2021, definitely DM me so we can have a personal conversation and possibly build a relationship. So y'all have a good one and enjoy y'all Sunday. Happy Easter and happy Resurrection Day to you all. And I love each and every last one of you all. All right.